Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where we're following this lot, because at the moment I'm walking away from them. Am I supposed to be following these?
My experience.
Yes, maybe.
And with your fortune.
Hey,
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnall.
I'm here too.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Am I supposed to be going this
Perfectly, my lord.
way? Hi. I don't remember. Let's have a look at the map. See if it's actually telling me something. Talk to Lord Pisek in the banquet hall. Oh, that's this guy. Hello.
My apologies.
What?
But we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry,
You're
Sir
feeding us
Peter.
with leftovers, aren't you?
The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least.
Well, you two, apparently.
I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors.
Looks like Henry's
I
very
seriously
tired.
doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
I understand. Undoubtedly, you've been through a lot.
Ooh, I get bread.
And we've
Do
a
I get
lot
bread?
more to face.
I get bread. Stew. Ah, roast chicken. I'll have that too. Yeah. And the cheese? Do I get to take cheese? Yeah. Nobody's having cheese with their meal. Ah. All mine, I tell you. What's this over here? I don't know why I would want that. They all get bowls. I do not. Anyway, okay, we're concentrating on this guy now. Hi, sir.
Whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Not kidding.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
Getting
We were in a
attacked.
castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
It was a fort.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
It's partly my fault. He was saved by the...
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Right,
Exactly. And they came with him.
But
indeed.
why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
Yup.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the
lovely.
fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
We only met once. I have no idea. We know each other well. We only met once.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Ratai.
I don't remember.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point.
Yeah.
As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Yes. He's no longer here?
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
Oh.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst.
Look
When
how
he met
fancy his
Hinek,
clothes are.
he was somewhat disturbed.
Why was he disturbed? I'm
Disturbed?
getting really involved in this.
Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
And what was Dry Devil doing here? What is Yobs even doing here? Okay, what do you think of the situation? Oh, that's more like it.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say.
I'll put it this
Taking out
way.
of power, surely.
Nobody lives forever, lad.
Yeah.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
Okay, so we're going to do all of the questions? All right.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans
good work.
and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little
Humans
nervous.
aren't bad.
If anyone
not
found
terrible.
out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
What is Yobs even doing here?
Why
Yes.
is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
Yeah.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
Okay.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow.
Does
I
that
hope
mean I
until
can go
then,
anywhere I like?
you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Oh,
Just
he
an
does
offer.
need to sleep.
So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Yeah.
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Any news of Capon of Liechtenstein? Yeah.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
He better be after all the effort we put into freeing him. Thank you for your hospitality, or I think I'll go to bed. Thank you.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could
Indeed.
do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Okay. I think I'll go to bed,
I
yes.
suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you.
Great.
Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that
nice.
corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it.
Across the corridor and
There's
upstairs.
a garland
Okay.
above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe...
I stole all the bread.
Maybe you'd
And the cheese.
like to bathe before going to bed. I told
I
my
stink, do
servant
I?
Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Okay. It sounds like I'm hungry. I don't know. I'm overweight, which is no surprise. I have been nicking things. Let's see if we can go to the... Ah, heck, I've forgotten where they told me the bathhouse was. Is it here? Is this the bathhouse? Hi there.
No, you don't.
Captain. Bathhouse proprietor.
That.
Oh, Henry is very tired. You can tell by the very tiredness. Hi.
What do you want here, you
Greetings.
yokel?
Oh, I'm a yokel, am I? Trade.
Show me your wares.
She has wares? Really? Huh. Okay, interesting. Does she have anything? No, she doesn't. Okay, fine.
You're a bit picky, aren't you?
I am a bit picky when it comes to wares.
Take that.
Am I just to get into the bath? Is that the thing? Or what happens here? Talk, hello. I'd like a bath.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here.
He did.
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Ooh, thank you. That's what I call service.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
Right. An hour goes by. Henry gets much more tired. It's nearly dark anyway. That's like the first bath we've taken. Have I got my clothes now? Am I still wearing my clothes? I don't know. Right, let's have a look. See if we're still wearing clothes. We are still wearing clothes. Good. Okay, how do I go from... I've forgotten how to change... Oh. Yes. What happened to my arms? Why am I not wearing... There's something I'm not wearing. You can tell by the fact that I have nothing on my arms. She said she'd clean my clothes. What happened to my clothes? They're not clean. In fact, they're covered in mud. Ah. Where's it clean? Hey. Oh, she's not talking to me now. Ha! Am I supposed to be getting in the bath? Or I sounded like it already.
Pardon me.
What? She said she'd clean my clothes, but she didn't. I don't know how I went wrong with that. Hi, guard. Don't walk through me. Okay. Right. I want to know what clothes. What was I supposed to do about the clothes? Why is there a skeleton talking to that chap? Shows how good whatever that liquid is. Whatever it is, it's making him see skeletons. Go and get some sleep. Okay, fine. I can do that. But first, I need to find out what I was supposed to be wearing on my top. Has she stolen all of my clothes? I feel like she's stolen my clothes. Yeah. I have a lot of clothes. I've just been stealing stuff. Loads of stuff. Okay, there's something that's supposed to be covering my arms. Is it not this? Why does this say it's on and at the same time it's not? Put on a gambeson first. Ah. Okay, so it couldn't put on a gambeson, and as such it couldn't do the other thing. Right? That's what it's telling me. Isn't that a gambeson? No, it isn't. Ordinary coat. I don't really want an ordinary coat. No, I want something fancy. Well, this is gambeson. This is good. These are all okay. Let's try this one. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, we have that one on now. Can I have this one on now? Yes! Wonderful! Okay, Henry has some
as
stuff.
hungry as a wolf.
Oh, are you? Oh, you really are. I didn't know that you were that hungry. Okay, well, you can have some of the amazing stuffs that I've been nicking for you then. Eat that! And an apple. And some cheese. And some more cheese? Right, there we go. Bread, cheese, perfect. Now, where the heck's that bed we were promised? Excuse me.
The journey itself was great. No delays.
I'll come and
nice
talk to you
weather.
all later. Maybe. Excuse me. Right, now, cross hallway upstairs. Right, that was what we were told. They're there. Am I trespassing yet? No. That's my usual question. Am I trespassing? If yes, then I'm in the wrong place. No? I'm sure it said upstairs, but this... No, it doesn't say sleep and save. Oh, I just got a lock on that one. Nope, this isn't it. Close the door. Somebody else's bedroom. Okay. He did say up the stairs. Ah, here we go. Stairs. Wonderful. Okay, is it this one? Still not trespassing. You've discovered dice. No, I haven't. Open. This is my inventory. Yes, hurrah. Okay, in that case, this is my bed. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, we can sleep through the night. Oh, is it going to take me to a specific time in the morning? It is. It's going to take me to 8. All right, that's good. I want to explore. That's what I want to do. I don't want to... The one thing that I have a bit of a gripe with is that it always feels like I'm on rails, as if I've got to go somewhere now, and I'm not allowed to do whatever I want. And I want to go explore. That's what I want to do. Yeah. What is it, Henry? Yes, you killed him. Very good. You didn't kill him there, though. You chucked him out of a window, mate. This wasn't how it happened. And you weren't dressed, because I hadn't actually prepared for this.
So you
fight.
got your revenge.
I did. Yeah. It was cowardly and cruel. Ah.
Father, did it make you feel any better? It did.
Did it really, Henry? Are you
So
sure
what
about
comes
that?
next?
Stuff.
Mark von Aulitz is next.
Ah.
Then von Berghoff.
He's getting quite the list.
And
And anybody
is
else.
that what you really want, Tim? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
No, you can't. He's right there.
It's what I want.
Is it now?
Are you sure, Henry?
Oh, he's flickered away. Flickered away, Henry. You've only got a little bit of the light left that comes from him. You can see. It's very significant.
What?
I think.
What's happening?
You're waking up.
Why are you
Henry.
waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
Oh,
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard.
Great.
I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
What about Catherine?
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you?
Indeed.
Well, I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Right.
Very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry.
Thank you. That was very
have I been
considerate.
too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Oh, you had to be dismissed? You may leave. No need for formalities. Yeah, you may leave.
Oh, I
Nah.
see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, how very official. Okay. Up we get. And food? She said there was food. Aha! Food that I can steal. Let's have the bread roll and another bread roll. And we all know how much Henry likes to eat cheese. Let's have some cheese. I have to dry this. If we can find a drying thing. Can you dry the chicken as well? I don't think you can dry the chicken. I doubt that. But we can try. What else is there? Is there anything else we can borrow? Let's not. Where does this go? Oh, it just goes straight into the river. How nice. Okay, I don't know whether I want all of the stuff on me or... No, I don't want all the stuff on me. Okay, let's... that's in the thing. Let's swap over to the other one and dump some stuff because we don't want to be heavily overloaded. I've never used the shield. Ever. So the shield can go. The Volge I don't need either, so that's good. Pistol I can't see me using, so that can go in there as well. I'm sure we had a better ability to hold weight than this, but never mind. Let's see. What else can I put down? I got 2 extra torches. Oh, that one's only got 6 left on it. Nope, that's the price. Okay. It's still 100%. They can both go into there. I just stick 2 lit torches into the chest. That's fine, right? Yeah. What else have we got? We got anything heavy that we can stick in here? Oh, I'm wearing that, so that's not going in there. Yeah, that can go in there. Just everything I'm not wearing, I guess. Because there's no real point in having all of these things on me. Unless I'm selling them, which I'm not currently doing. So I'm going to get rid of them. Off they go. Yes. And I'm still overweight. That just goes to show how much I've been just grabbing, doesn't it? Okay, here. Have all of that chest. And this as well. Good. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. I wanted that. Where is it? Oh, crikey. Ha! I mean, I guess I could collect everything. That's also a choice, isn't it? Not the choice I should be choosing, but it's a choice. That can go in there, and that's part of an outfit, so no. Pickpockets gloves. Ooh, that seems good. Okay, let's just dump all of these. Yep, yep, yep. And continue. Yeah, I was being more careful with in what I throw in the chest, but now I'm just throwing everything in there. Okay, I might sell some of those. And we have a lot of cheese and such. Yes. Anyway, we're underweight now, so we're all right, right? We've got loads of books to read. Wow, cool. Okay. Not yet, though. We have other things to do. Oh, look, another book. Yeah. Where should we go? What should we do? I've got all my energy back. Yay. Okay, find Zishta. And then quest tipster. Okay, fine. Looks like he's in the courtyard, and I'm guessing that's what she said. I've totally forgotten already. And she's literally only just left. Hi! Just the way. Yes, good. Wow. Fancy pillows. I don't see this. Ah, here we go. Yay, we're out again. Hurrah! Hello, what are you growling at? Mutt, what is it? What is it, Mutt? Mutt, what is it? What is it? Why can't I praise you? I want. Yeah, there we go. Praise the Mutt. Very good. Have I fed you in the last age? I can't even remember the last time I fed you. How are we doing with your 70% obedience? We need to feed Mutt. We do. Otherwise, he's going to go nuts. That's what he's going to do. Okay, so left bumper and feed Mutt. You can have a crayfish. Yeah, you want a horrible, totally ruined crayfish, don't you? There you go. You enjoy that. It's disgusting and mouldy. What do you think? Is it good? Here, boy. Get more praise? Is there anything else? Let's have a look. See how we're doing. We're still at 70%. Okay, I'll have to feed him more. Maybe he didn't like the crayfish, which I don't blame him for because it sounds disgusting. I think that it's only going to feed him one of these, I was told. There. I will throw a bag at you. It's a very big bag as well. I hope it's not all of it. Well done, Mutt. You have eaten your
My
stuff.
doggy, eh?
Although technically that's wolf meat, so, you know, you're eating your, still 70%. Interesting. Okay, maybe it takes time for him to add up.
You see?
Hi.
Dama, we aren't idle here. My man trains like every
Okay, I
day.
found Catherine.
Not
That's good.
terrible.
Keep going.
Hey!
If Sigismund and his army happened to turn up, you'd have to...
Not to interrupt your conversation, but hi!
Hello, the worth Henry of Scarlet.
Greetings.
I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And
Right.
mine is one of the best in the region.
That's
What do
nice.
you say, lad?
I said that's
Am
nice.
I right?
Your garrison is impressive. Your garrison is a joke. I'm not interested in fighting. Your garrison is impressive. Let's go with that.
I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
Ah,
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though.
yes,
Eh?
if I could.
Leave him be, my madama. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Stay silent. I'll happily take. No.
Why did you come here anyway, Henry?
I want to
I
know
have
where.
to find Zizka.
Yes.
The Margrave is expecting us.
You should get a move on. You don't want to keep a man of his stature waiting. I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Ah. Okay. Next to the stables, eh? Where's the stables? That's the bathhouse. You would have thought that the stables would be over here. Oh, hello. There we go. Greetings. Oh, I could do with cleaning. Can I? I'm not allowed to? Okay, fine. I won't wash myself then.
I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Did you?
Lord above.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days.
Nah.
And you, youngster?
Covered in mud. The same.
Not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
There.
Just
I'll be
wait until you've
surprised.
been through as much as I have.
Yeah. You still have your strength. He does.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say.
Nah.
But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing. And you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
All right. Are you expecting trouble? Good
Are
question.
you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble.
Ha ha ha.
Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count.
Oh, that's
And
not
the way
good.
things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
I don't blame him. Things do tend to go sideways pretty quick here. Do you know where we should look for Dry Devil?
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
Oh, great.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Okay. I'm supposed to go alone? Question mark. I'll be going then. I'm supposed to go.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do.
Do I?
You met him in Ratai.
I don't
only know
remember.
what I've heard about him.
Uh-huh.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it going to look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then.
All right.
I'll be going, then.
In my muddy outfit. I will meet him in the best muddy outfit that you could possibly have. Yeah. Okay. It's wonderfully muddy. That'll help. Excuse me. Hello there. Person just staring out over the courtyard. It's nice. Should I be talking to you? I don't know. Probably not. Okay. In here? Maybe? Let's have a look at the map and make sure that we're all alright. Yep, we're all alright. Great. Go in. Hello there. That's Jobst. I thought
Henry.
that was the other guy.
Where's Captain Zizka?
Good question.
He got held up.
Well done.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund. So I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
They could have gone better.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report.
Stuff. Bad things.
So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Well, this is a long story. Ah, that's why it's fading to black. No, it's not. Lord Bergov betrayed us. That is true. I have the feeling you know already.
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
Oh, it was difficult with Ziska. Yeah. Unexpected. Yeah, questions. I don't know.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zizka.
No, very true.
They sent him to the Trotsky region to cause problems, and our paths happened to cross. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
Do I know? Is that true?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed.
Say nothing. How come you don't know? Say nothing.
Enough about Zizka. I also heard something about a pillory and poaching.
Oh yeah, that wasn't
What the
me.
hell did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Well, Hans got up to poaching. I mean, it was Sir Hans' fault. It was all my fault. Nothing much happened. Play it down. Instead of messages, they thought we were beggars. Yeah.
Things went wrong
true.
right from the beginning.
Yeah.
We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Bergov refused to aid a nobleman in need.
He did indeed.
That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman.
And he was covered in poop.
We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
That must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Yes, it weighed heavily on him. Yes, that's right.
You can't even imagine it, Your Grace.
I certainly cannot, in truth. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
What am I supposed to tell you? Istvan Toth was at Trotsky. Oh, right, yeah.
You should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Bergov.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies.
It doesn't matter now.
He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
Well, he's not
They
got
had
let
to.
go now.
They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, we didn't. We killed him.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very
So he's
good.
dead. Yes.
From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
Say nothing. Isn't Yishka the same as Toth? Question mark. Say nothing.
And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Yeah, I think so.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent.
Oh, has he?
So every piece of information I get now is precious.
They
By the
obviously
way,
suspect you then,
You
don't they?
said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there.
Pleasantly, yeah.
Did you reveal anything?
I didn't. I betrayed Liechtenstein. I didn't say anything. Well, that's true. I didn't
asked
say anything.
questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a
I didn't tell
minor
them
detail
anything.
might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
It wasn't
But
me.
you said you had time to think.
Uh,
So how was it then?
Well,
I've had better
Oh,
liars
great.
than you failed to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
I wasn't lying.
although it wasn't me who told him, von Berghoff
There.
did get certain information.
Yes, he did.
What information?
Everything.
About Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there.
Hmm.
I'm really sorry, sir. But... well, they tortured us.
And it wasn't me. I did clearly say it
That
wasn't
is
me.
truly
Right.
unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
And yet he
But
did.
Lord Liechtenstein. What if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news.
Ooh, I got a
You're
star.
free to go
What's that
if
for?
you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
I bet he does. I am honoured, but I can't accept. I cannot abandon Sir Hans.
What?
That's true.
Go home. I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I
Yes.
understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I.
Really?
The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Ah. He could be killed in the meanwhile.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just
We turned
discussing
up
Lord
after all.
Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests.
Yeah, that's what
Everyone
I think.
knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
Now. Be nice.
No
Come on.
offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa.
Saved by
Enter.
the knock.
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's
Sure,
high
you'd
time.
be quite excited to get out of
I
there.
expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Hello.
Me?
What about me? In my
Oh, sir, I made a
muddy
promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences.
Thanks.
I
We're
consider
totally
this
gonna
matter
get in
closed.
trouble, aren't we?
Farewell and good luck.
Okay, thanks, mate. Does that mean I can go and explore? I want to explore. Stuff everything else. I got exploring to do, right? Bye.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Right.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that.
Okay.
And information.
Does that mean I get to go and find people and information? On my own, maybe?
Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him.
Right.
In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
He seems popular. Okay. Riding off. Brilliant. Let's see. Black screen. Aha! Okay, the sword and quill. You can pay for... Oh, hello. Am I supposed to be following him? Okay, what we'll do
What is
we'll
your
follow
plan,
him.
anyway?
But
Go from village...
we'll follow him in the next episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.